Good, happy Saturday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, Hernandez refers to inmate who is his heart in newly released letters. Five Investigate has obtained 5 new letters written by Hernandez in prison officials at Salisbury Correction Facility in Shirley. In the letters, Hernandez repeatedly asks to become bunk mates with 2 or more inmates, one whom he refers to as his heart. The undated letters were written while Hernandez was in what he referred to as the orientation block and IPS. In the first letter, Hernandez begins by writing to answer or silence rumors about him. Correction officers redacted Hernandez's next line, which ends with an exclamation point. Hernandez continues asking if he can be moved to the N1 block. In another letter, Hernandez asks to be moved to P2 block starting. Later in the letter, Hernandez suggests another inmate if his first choice isn't possible. In a third letter, Hernandez also refers to an inmate whom is my heart and states that he would like to be cellmates. It's unclear if Hernandez is referring to Kyle Kennedy, an inmate who said he was close to Hernandez. At a news conference, Kennedy's attorney said the two had requested to live in the same cell. Hernandez also wrote to prison officials that he understands security concerns with him and that any cellmates could steal his belongings or letters to sell them. Hernandez was assigned to Block G2 at the time of his suicidal in April. He was in a single cell in the general population unit. Body believed to be missing 20-year-old man found, police say. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
Confronted with divorce? Cervisi and Associates. I've been protecting consumers for years, and so has the Cervisi team. They have a proven track record.
Susan, we are passionate advocates, and we protect our clients' legal rights during a divorce.
A body believed to be that of this missing 20-year-old has been found. Michael Doherty, last seen a week ago tonight. Good to have you with us. I'm Reed Lambert.
And I'm Nicole Burley, News Center 5's Nicole Estefan, live in Franklin with what we know now.
Well, good evening. We are on Jimmy Street, not too far from where Michael Doherty was last seen. If you take a look behind me, you can see firefighters as well as police officers gathering at the end of the road here. Police tell us it was 2 people searching for Doherty in that wooded area near where they're standing, close to 495, that found that body around 2:30 this afternoon. And the emotion here at the scene is evident. People embracing, friends and family gathering after police confirmed late this afternoon that they believe that body is that of 20-year-old Michael Doherty, found just a short distance from where he was last seen at a house party with friends last weekend. Now, a live look again, firefighters as well as police remain here on scene. Again, this not too far from that house party, definitely a walkable distance. Police say they will be releasing more information in a short time, and as soon as we get that, we will be bringing that to you. We're live in Franklin. Nicole Estefan, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. We will keep you updated on that story. Coast Guard investigates unmanned kayak in Portland Harbor. Owners of an unmanned kayak that sparked an investigation in Portland Harbor have come forward. The Casco 120 kayak was found washed ashore on Spring Point Beach. United States Coast Guard officials said the kayak stemmed from a water rescue on Friday. No injuries were reported. We're also following some breaking news. 1-year-old killed by an Alton identified. State police have identified the 1-year-old boy who died after being hit by a truck in Alton Friday afternoon. Police identified the boy as Derek Scherst of Howland and the driver as 49-year-old Greg Mador of Old Town. In a release, police said Scherst was in the parking lot of Alton Elementary School with his mother, 25-year-old Caitlin Carroll, and 8 others watching family members. Here's a go-kart. Modern is a janitor at the elementary school. Police said Modern knows Scherst family and had talked with some of the adults at the scene prior to the incident. Police said Scherst wandered away from his family members, and Modern drove less than 10 feet before his truck reportedly hit the boy. Scherst was pronounced dead at the scene. State police are still investigating. The Old Town Police Department and Pensacola Bay County Sheriff's deputies also responded. Officer-involved shooting in Belgrade leaves 1 dead, 1 injured. 1 person is dead and another injured after an officer-involved shooting in Belgrade, the Kennebuck County Sheriff's Office confirmed. The Sheriff's Office said the incident involves a member of the department, but would not say if a member of law enforcement was injured. Route 11 near Stone Ridge Drive in Belgrade remained an active crime scene Sunday morning. It was fully shut down until 6:30 a.m. Saturday after morning. The crime scene is at a home located in the 10,000 block of Oakland Road on Route 11 and in the yard of another house across the street. Neighbors said they heard multiple rounds of gunshots late Friday night. The sheriff said the call came in at 9:35 Friday night, and 3 units responded to the scene. State police also responded. The Attorney General's office is handling the investigation. McMaster hints Trump break from campaign rhetoric on radical Islamic terrorism. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
To the top with a Lexus LX. Experience a higher level of capability and refinement. Experience amazing.
said the president wants to send this message of hope and tolerance to the Muslim world. We know he has this big speech as well. During the campaign, he was very tough on what he consistently called radical Islamic terrorism. So should we expect not to hear that phrase in this speech?
I think what the president does is he listens to people. He listens to people in the region. A big part of this isn't America just on transmit here in the Middle East. This is the president asking questions, listening, learning. And of course, the president will call it whatever he wants to call it. But I think it's important that whatever we call it, we recognize that these are not religious people. And in fact, these enemies of all civilization, what they want to do is to cloak their criminal behavior under this false idea of some kind of a religious war. But I think what the president will point out is the vast majority of victims from these people are Muslims. And of course, the Muslim world is very cognizant of that, having borne witness to and experienced directly this humanitarian catastrophe that's going on across the greater Middle East and beyond.
And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday night. See you back here tomorrow. Bye, everyone.